Hello! How's it going, people? YouTube, welcome back. So another little sort of vlog piece. Wait till I move all my stuff. I've got my breakfast there, which I'm probably just going to start eating soon. There's my can of Monster. So I put a video up that I need to actually make that video live. And it's basically about my journal that I've got, which is this one here, which is my travellers. So this is just practically started. But this here is basically a part of my life for, I don't know how many years is in this, probably not that much. So if you look at the covers, you can see they've got written on here stuff. I had stuff written here as well. So let's go back. Let's basically do a little bit of history. So, could do a bit of clean. Get me my cloth, my fountain pen. Just give that a little clean, so that's a wee bit of dust. So, I started way back in the day. In fact, I'll get the date from this. So as you can probably see here, DLJ number 1. So DLJ, I don't know if you can see it there, stands for Daily Life Journal number 1. And well, actually, in fact, I've got there Daza and then Daily. So maybe it was Daza Life Journal, but I changed it to Daily. Got that little Apple sticker, I've got my name there. I've got a sticker. I've got all these tabs here. Like dates. And I can see right away, 2010 I think is when I started this one. So 14 years old. So this was my journal, and I've actually not opened this for a while. So I'm actually looking at this for the first time. Wow. I mean, right off the bat there, you can see I've actually decorated. There's E equals MC squared. This is actually I say hand drawn, I've maybe traced a bit of it. This is the old A United logo, and that's the nickname of the football club, the Honest Men. So oh, this is bringing back really a lot of memories. So here you can see here I've got a little bit of artwork that I did. So you got Daza Journal 2010, and you've got a little sun coming above like Mount Fuji, and I've got this kind of 3D drawing, and I've actually got, I think this is quite funny, like you see when you buy books and you get the first edition, so this is like, you know, I was going to take numbers off. I might even be repeated in number 2. So this is my very first journal writing, and right off the bat there you can see it's oh, you knocked down my can of juice, which would have been good. So you can see there, Wednesday the 1st of September 2010. So basically, that there is my local airport. So I'm a massive plane buff. So this is actually my local airport, and what I've done is, there was a website, but I don't even know if it still exists. It probably maybe does. I need to check it. But they used to have all the planes, with the reg number and what it was. And I used to write down like what time it departed and arrival. So I used to write that down every day. Now, this is how I started to write my journal. Was basically doing airport movements. And it was never about me. It was never like my life, like stuff I've done, whatever, stories. So I started off really basic, and this is probably actually one of the good things about somebody that's maybe sitting there that maybe wants to write a journal, but maybe isn't academically like the best at writing. I'm not great at writing. I probably got loads of spell mistakes, and like, you know, doing paragraphs and making it all proper. That goes out the window. Just basically write down stuff you do that day. Believe me, you know, it's easy to do. You don't need to be a college graduate. But this is how I started writing. So I started writing airport movements. So you can see here, so Wednesday the 1st of September, I believe I actually went out and did some photography of these planes. Because I've got a wee blurb there about photography was difficult. You can see my writing's totally different back in the day. Saved onto disc 001. So I've actually saved this stuff onto an actual CD-ROM. Don't know where it is now, it's probably gone. I've got a little sketch there. Again, mountains. And this is what I did. And this is like the graph paper as well. Just to keep it nice and neat. So I started just writing that. And then you see September 11, I've got a little Twin Towers tribute. Oh, hold on, 2 seconds. Hello. Right, come back. Just somebody at my door. I think she pressed the wrong buzzer. Right. Anyway, so yeah, I just started it really basic. You know, it was just a plane log of the local airport, and I think so. I started to change. So I mean, here's another example here. So this is the Ryder Cup. So you can see here I followed the Ryder Cup, you know, had the teams, the captains, America, Europe, and I coloured it and stuff. And then there's some of the actual scores that I had. 2010, it's the Celtic Manor. Got a little piece here where I've got a little pull out piece of paper that I cut out the paper. It's actually come off its sticker. Yeah, so I just did like really like a lot of little so this was quite early on. This is like a month after I started my journal, and I started doing this kind of stuff like like really quite like I've got my shorts on, like cold feet. I tell you, and this is one of the reasons why like doing a journal is so good, because you can pull up a book and just start reading it, and like it puts a smile on my face. So there was like Black Ops came out, so I did like a Black Ops thing. This thing's gonna come out. I'll just stick that in there. There you go. So that was Black Ops came out, but I'm still doing the airport stuff. And at some point, I'm trying to get to it. Again, there's another. So this was the new year. So this is going into from 2010 into 2011. So I did a little kind of, I don't know, I've even got page numbers. I actually never noticed that. I've got page numbers. That was the F6. That's not a bad run in F16. That was the F16s coming into press, which we missed, or I missed. Here's A1 Hibs now. Temporary membership for Cumnock Juniors. Oh, temporary membership for Kilmarnock Supporters Football Club in Mauchline. That was a night out I had. See, that's what I mean. I can remember that. I can actually remember that night. In fact, that was the night I went into Kilmarnock Supporters Club with a United beanie hat on, which I thought was quite good. And then here's just like, that's my three-legged thing. So that's my receipt for my tripod. So I started to put stuff in. I'm still doing the, I'm actually still doing, I'm seeing, there's be funny stuff like, I flatlined like his back and I've got like a heartbeat. I don't know what happened. Maybe I was ill. I might actually just do a video on this. Writing is a pain. All systems back online. My fingers are getting sore. Update downloaded 100%. I don't know really what I'm doing in this. Man, this is really bringing back a lot of good memories. And that's, as I said, that's the whole reason why we... That's why we write. That's why we do this. So here we go. You can see my writing here's a lot different. Like, it was a little bit, like, I don't know what they call that. Cursive or something? It's not really prob. And here's what so I went a walk. So you can see here, I've got this folded up. So this basically will open out into like a map. And there's like I printed that off on the computer. And this, you can actually see the map. And it's just a way of doing things. You know, and this is me starting to kind of, like my journal's starting to evolve now. It's starting to become UPS. Don't know what that was. Tripod. So here we go. This is actually quite a poignant moment here, because I think this is when, so that was Saturday the 7th of May 2011. So my tripod came back, so it was getting repaired. So there was an issue with it. So I sent that back. It got repaired. It came back, but unfortunately, in the 7th of May 2011, I think Sevi Ballesteros passed away. Yeah, 7th of May. So we've got actually quite a nice print there of Sevi. And there you go, I've got like my writing is totally different, and I've got a little piece there. What I might actually do, I might actually just do a video where I just go through my book and just show you like how I've evolved. Again, there he is at 1984, St Andrews, when he won the Open Championship. Live forever. There's a wee caricature, and I've put post-it notes in the Spanish flag and put RIP. So that was Sevi passing away. Again, I'm still really writing. I'm starting to put some more stuff in. Zombie Days, kind of beat Zombie Days. So yeah, I started doing like here's another thing. I think I got this at work, and it's like a plastic hand for gloves. I just stuck these things in. It's like, I mean, it really does bring a smile to my face. There's like a United results, which I think I started putting in. Oh, that was the eruption in Iceland in 2011, which caused a massive problem, air travel. We had a lot of volcanic ash that came over our way. Wet and windy, there's a surprise. So I think now I'm starting to actually write stuff in my journal. And there you go. Oh, that was my ex, that was her birthday. So I did a little thing, the big 40. And that was me yesterday. Oh my goodness. So I think at this time I was back in air at this point. I was going to say I was still up at Cumnock. But I don't know what this thing is. I came up with this Billy bookworm, so you can see him disappearing the page and coming up, and then there's my like a phone screen. Random thought, wants sunshine. Here's another iPhone thing I did. Oh man, there's Billy Bookworm again. Oh, here's a classic. So this here, Donald Rumsfeld, the American politician, United States Secretary of Defense. So he came out with this statement: there are known knowns. There are things we know. We also know there are known unknowns. That is to say, we know there are some things we don't know. But there are also unknown unknowns. The ones we don't know. That was Donald Rumsfeld. That's probably on YouTube. You can probably go look that up. That was hilarious. I quite like this here. Look, pile of poop in a stick. Don't know what I'm talking about there. Great deal. Great on Wednesday. Tesco had a problem with their beer promo. I could have bought 3 for £11 and my discount would be £9.90. Nobody told me they fixed it. So yeah, I'm starting to write a little bit of an actual proper journal. And then there's my Kilmarnock ticket. So this is A United versus Kilmarnock. Forced a replay but got humped. So I think we were home, and then there's the away ticket. So I started putting a lot of stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that I say, I wonder where I put my bus tickets when I was a kid at primary school, and they're actually in these journals. So it's quite a good way of keeping stuff. And here's some stuff. I started putting like really random stuff. Andy Murray there playing. Again, I'm still putting some stuff in for, there's Somerset Park, get the floodlights taken down up here. Always remember that I have taken more out of alcohol than alcohol was taken out of me. Sir Winston Churchill. So we're actually getting near the end. There's some Betty Bassett stuff stuck in. Actually, I think this is when I started putting quotes in. Some Jack Nicklaus quotes. So, now this is quite important, and this is probably one of the bits that I wanted to get. Because I know I did it in some of these books, but this is like a layout of the page, like carving boxes round and doing like dates and stuff, and then across here. So it's like test with, see, I set up here page blue. I called it a page blueprint. Basically, meaning the blueprint was like how it was going to be, but I would test it, and then I would like, I would authorize this setup. So you can see here, I started doing this like 2 squares up. Sketch or a clipping. Tested it there with different colours of inks as well. Page numbers. And I think this is where I started. Simple example of drop cap with alignment of the 3rd line. So you can see here, I'm actually starting to kind of like do like page layouts and different, like emphasising the first letter. And doing little things, and so I think this is how I started doing it. So you can see here I've got this kind of stuff going on. You know, this is the kind of early days. Yeah, so I started doing some quotes, which is quite interesting. You know, there's the ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. John F. Kennedy. And there's some, is that George Bush? George W. Bush. Yeah, that was George. I thought that was maybe his dad. I think that's George Bush that we all know as president. I've got some of his quotes down here. You know, there's like a nice little like inspiration quote here, with like roses around it, and then I've got the bee in the start of a new chapter. But I think I started doing a lot of stuff, and here's the end of book 1. Basically, I did a little detail. So that was Tuesday the 7th of June. So basically from September the 1st to Tuesday the 7th of July 2011. And that was my first journal, done and dusted. Still got some post-it notes here. Don't know what's in these pockets. There's probably all kinds of stuff. But yeah, there's clippings and, you know, there's like a weird Japanese. I ripped it off some kind of cover. There's my camelback. Got a camelback. I've got a pizza in there for some reason. I've got cordura, which is like a bag material. I've got apple stickers. I've got so much stuff in here that I just haven't used. And that's my first daily life journal. It's quite good to go back, and as I say, I think that's one of the things about like having this kind of system now, like a new journal that I'm starting. It's just good to really look back and pick up a journal. And I mean, I absolutely had a real laugh at some of the entries in this. And it just shows you how you start your journal from quite basic local airport movements. But it gets you right, it gets you putting stuff down on paper. And then you get to these kind of things with putting stuff in and, you know, having like, obviously Sevi passing away. And it just shows you how, and I even had like the page notes here so I could look at like what month it was. So what I quickly just want to, I might do another video on this one. This is my second. And you can see here I started to really decorate the cover. I just want to see if I've done the book format. I don't think I have actually. Well, I have, look. So you can see the book, it goes from 2, which means it's the second edition. But what I'm going to do is I might do another video on this and all my journals. Just for a bit of a laugh. I think they're pretty good. But anyway, so that's my first edition of my daily life journal. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Join us for more videos coming up soon. Take care. Catch you next time. Bye.